Welcome back to Living While Saving, where we teach you how to live life and save money at the same goddamn time. It's your boy Stanley. In this video, I'm going to show you a very effective way on how to manage your money. Basically, I'm going to show you a system that really changed me and my wife's finances, what took us from being in $80,000 in debt and living paycheck to paycheck to actually living an enjoyable life where we're able to eat out when we want, take vacations when we want, buy the things that we want without having the financial stress and pressure of wondering if we're going to have enough money to cover our expenses. And that system is the 50-30-20 rule. What is this? 50% of your income goes towards your needs, 30% goes towards your wants, and 20% goes towards savings / debt. What you can see, the most powerful thing about this system, you can see all the needs in your life is being met in these three categories. So you got your needs that are met, it's taking care of your basic expenses. The 30% is taking care of your wants so you can enjoy life. And then the 20% is set aside so you can have money for savings and to pay off debt. So let's break these categories down so you can understand a little bit better. All right, so 50% for your needs. And I know sometimes most Americans get their needs and their wants mixed up. I can't remember who said it, that a luxury once enjoyed becomes a necessity. And that is so true. So when I say needs, I'm thinking stuff like, food. You can't live without eating. You can't live without, a place to stay. So your rent and your mortgage. You need transportation to go to and fro to work or wherever you have to go. And then also your health, which is very important. So that can be like your health insurance, doctor visits, things like that, to be able to live your needs. So these are things that you cannot live without. Then the next section, the one I love the most, is 30% for your wants. And I love this category because I also call this my fun money. Everybody loves fun money. This would include dining out at your favorite restaurants, maybe go and see a new movie that just came out, which I don't know. Do people still go to the movies anymore? I don't remember the last time I've been to the movies. It's been a while. Shopping. The list can go on and on. So basically the things that you love to do falls in this category right here. So that's why I love that one the most. And the last 20% to savings and debt repayment if you have any debt. So the first one will be like your emergency fund. Now, I took an emergency fund for granted at the beginning of our financial journey because I felt like I didn't need an emergency fund. I was good. I was making enough money to cover everything. So I took the 3 to 6 months of living expense for granted until I got laid off a few times and didn't have money to be able to make it until I found my next job. And what's the dangerous thing about that is you will have to revert to living off of your credit cards until you find another job. Thus, if you're already in debt, putting you in more debt. So please take that very seriously of getting that 3 to 6 months of emergency built up. Then you have your retirement. So I know you don't want to work for the rest of your life. And then the rest of it can kind of be whatever you want. You're saving for a vacation, a down payment for a new home. So it goes on and on. Whatever that you don't have money for right now, that you do you need money for the future to make a major purchase, something like that. So that's the other 20%. So now let's because I believe in let's look at some real world example of how this will work when you implement it. So I'm going to do it based upon somebody making $2,000 a month. So if you're making $2,000 a month, so this is what the money system will look like for you. So 50% will be $1,000 for your needs. Let's put. Then the 30% will be $600 for your wants or fun money. Yeah, like I say, we love fun money. And then the 20% will be $400 for savings or paying off debt if you have. So that's like a real world example of how your money management system would look. So you know how much money that you can spend in each of those categories. In the beginning of the video, I told you guys that me and my wife were $80,000 in debt, living from paycheck to paycheck. So how did this system really help us? So here's where the magic comes in at, because when we first started trying to pay off our debt, we was too aggressive. We were trying to do this system, save the 20%, try to have 30% to live off, but we also wanted to pay off our debt. So we started off taking this number and divided it in half. So it will be $200 will go to savings and $200 will go to debt repayment. However, we wanted to be more aggressive. So what we did was we took the 30% and started applying the 30% also to debt, which knocked us out of balance. So in other words, we got too aggressive. We wasn't living. So what was happening was we were dipping into the 20%, which is our savings, to pay for our wants, like going out to eat, going to the movies, or whatever. Anything that we considered that we want, we would dip into our savings to get it. And if we didn't have it in our savings, we charged it on a credit card, thus putting ourselves further and further in debt because we were out of balance. Now, I know some people can do it. They've been very aggressive, using a great percentage of their income to pay off their debt. But we needed balance because we still needed to live. Because if you have a plan that says that it's going to take you 5 years to pay off your debt, you got to ask yourself, do I want to not live for 5 years while I'm waiting to pay off my debt? And I don't mean to be spooky or anything, but you don't know in 5 years if you're going to be here. So you ought to enjoy the journey and live along the way. So that's why I love the system. So this 30% can help you enjoy life. And while you're saving and paying off your debt. So part 2, let's show you how this really can accelerate your finances. Because as you can see, because you're dealing with percentages, so the more money you make, the more money you will have for your needs, the more money you will have for your wants, and more money you have going towards debt, or paying off debt if you have any, or saving. So let's look at an example of that. So say, for instance, you decide, I'm going to pick up a side hustle, and that side hustle is paying you an extra $1,000 a month. Okay? So let's say you went from making $2,000 a month, now you're making $3,000 a month. So let's look at that to show you. Oh, if I can write. So now you got a high side hustle or a second job. You're making $3,000 a month. So now, look here. So your 50% for your needs now goes to $1,500 a month. Then for your wants, goes from $600 to $900 for fun money. And then 20% goes from $400 a month to $600. So now you got $300 for savings and $300 to pay off debt you have some. So as you can see, the more money that you make, and if you pick up the side hustle, you can see you got way more money. Got more money going in these categories to help you stay out of debt and be able to have enough money to live the life that you want. So when we started off out, this is what we did. This is what changed it all for us. Having that savings and then being able to still have money to have fun with. So thus the name of the channel, Living. So we're living while we're saving. Just like that. So if you have any further questions about this system, or if you don't further understand, please let me know in the comments, and I'll either answer you in the comments, or if there's a lot of questions, I'll make another video. But I hope that this was valuable for you. And like I say in every video, I want you to implement these and not just listen to the video, but I want you to take action and start doing this. Do the 50-30-20 rule. Like I say, try it for 90 days and see what happened to your finances. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next video, straight from the VA, the dirty, dirty South. 2 up, 2 down. Holla.